I'm so intrigued about this world. I want to know more about the history and lore of it. Oh! Man, this blows my mind. So, today, we're watching... I'm so excited for this. Blade Runner 2049. And it's our first Blu-ray.
It's our first Blu-ray, so people will be happy to see that we've finally moved over.
People could shut up. Alright, it's a Blu-ray. Blade Runner 1 was one of the best sci-fis I've seen in ages and ages.
Yeah.
And it held up. It was just, it was great. I'm intrigued to see, right, is Harrison Ford a replicant? Are they going to carry on with that thread of the story? Or are they just going to completely abandon it? Robin Wright's in it, Ana de Armas is in it.
Harrison Ford's in it.
Ana de Armas is in it from Knives Out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto, yeah.
So, it's got 5 stars from, like, everywhere as well.
I don't know why it just didn't do well at the box office. What do you think?
I think it did alright. I think it did
but it didn't do, like,
what
it was expected.
Because the first film's quite niche, isn't it? It's one of those films that some people associate with kind of aloof cinema. Cinema fans are like, that's one of the best films of cinema, blah, blah, blah. So you never really watch it. In a way, it's almost daunting going into them because you feel like you have to like it. With Blade Runner, I absolutely loved it, but maybe that's why people never watched it because it's got more of a cult following.
Right. What do you think?
I really hope it's as good. I really hope it's good. I hope it's better. I don't know. It's directed. We forgot to say by I don't know how to pronounce his name. Denis Villeneuve or Villeneuve.
Yes.
Denis Villeneuve, but he did direct Arrival. Sicario.
I really want to see Arrival, so I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Sicario, which I haven't seen.
I haven't seen either, but apparently it's good.
One of your favourite films, Prisoners.
Ooh.
He directed as well.
Do you like Prisoners?
Well, so he's got a good track record then, by the looks of things. Yeah. Let's see.
And he's doing June.
I hope it's good.
Is he doing June then?
He's doing June as well, yeah.
Blade Runner 2.
1049.
Just 2.
Replicants.
Bioengineered humans designed by Toad.
Yeah, they went bankrupt. Why Blade Runner?
Because they run with blades.
Like Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Is he hunting down a replicant?
Yeah, maybe. Ah! Batista.
Drax the Destroyer.
You police?
I do rate him as an actor though.
Are you Sapper Morton?
Yeah.
I'm a farmer. But you haven't always been a farmer, have you? Your bag. It's colonial medical use. Military issue. If taking you in is an option, I would much prefer that to the alternative. No.
Oh!
How's it feel? Killing your own guy.
Tells us straight away that he's a robot then.
Yeah.
He's a replicant. So he's the new model that obeys. Great. LAPD.
What's it like to hold your child in your arms, interlinked?
Interlinked.
Do you feel that there's a part of you that's missing, interlinked?
Provoking an emotional response.
Oh.
God. I wanted to answer the questions myself.
Is there something missing in your life? Yes! Sony. First it was Coca-Cola, now it's Sony. What's that saying? It's interesting that we immediately know that he's a robot, he's a replicant, and the film's making us sympathise with him. When he's a f***ing skin job!
I think I ruined my shirt.
I'm sure I can fix that for you. Let me take a look at it.
Is he talking to a person or not?
It's a computer thing.
Yeah.
It's like Alexa. Alexa! Fix my shirt!
And yet...
Is that Ana de Armas?
Yeah, she's fit.
Just put your feet up.
Do you want to open your present?
Google Home.
An emanator.
Joy.
It's pronounced joy. Oh, she doesn't even...
She can go anywhere she wants.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere you want in the world now.
Anywhere in the world. That AI could easily just go as mad as the
Yeah.
replicants. She just like starts. Right.
The digs come through. We have a new lead. Get down here.
So even though at the beginning he was just like answering all those questions correctly, there is still a hint of like,
kind of emotion.
I want.
But is it programmed or is it real?
I don't know. I think it's real. I think it's slowly creeping up and he's trying to hide it.
Your box is a military footlocker, issued to Sapper Morton, creatively repurposed as an ossuary. The soil samples indicate that she's been buried for 30 years.
She was pregnant.
So where's the kid? You scanned the whole field.
They had a kid. Replicants can
No, it
have
might
kids.
not be. Might
Or she might have been real.
Might
Yeah.
have been human.
Yeah, but the replicant still laid his seed within her.
You don't know that, you weirdo.
How she was pregnant?
No, she could have just been already pregnant, and she was
From some random.
from a human. Yeah, that's how it happens, Sean.
Yeah, but
When
then
a man meets a woman.
I told ya. She's a replicant.
Erase everything.
Even the child.
All trace.
30 years ago, though, she died.
What's the difference?
He's the child.
Harrison Ford's the child.
No, he could be the father, though. It could be the woman he ran away with.
I think it's Dave Bautista's child.
Could be the woman he ran away with in the first Blade Runner.
It's Dave Bautista's
That
child.
was,
and
that
the
was
person
30
who-
years ago, wasn't it? That was 2019. It's 2049. Yeah. Terrell Corporation, isn't it, again?
Yeah.
Just checking in on an old serial number.
Pre-blackout.
Bold.
Pretty fractured. Not much on it. Standard issue. Made by Tyrell. Unremarkable.
There must be something else we can find.
Who is a replicant and who isn't?
I think pretty much everyone is.
Are we
at this point.
replicants?
All our memory bearings from the time. They're all damaged in blackout. But they're sometimes fragments.
PlayStation sound starts.
She likes it. This Officer Deckard.
So is the kid that
You worked with Officer Deckard.
Harrison Ford's and that replicants?
Yeah, I think so. And maybe Harrison Ford's protecting the
Hey.
kid.
It's the origami guy.
Sure wasn't long for this world. Something in his eyes.
He wasn't long for this world.
Any
Something
idea
in
how
his
I can
eyes, like a
contact him?
flash that comes up.
Man, retired.
Let us see our learner.
Is he blind? Ugh. Something weird about that.
A replicant being born or something.
We make angels in the service of civilization. We lost our stomach for slaves, unless engineered. But I can only make so many. Right here. The dead space between the stars. This is the scene that we must change forever.
Ah!
I cannot breathe it. So help me, I have tried. We need more replicants than can ever be assembled. Millions, so we can be trillions more.
He wants them to multiply themselves, doesn't he?
There is a child. Bring her to me.
He gave
It's
it
like
life and then just to kill
taking
it.
that motif of playing God and then taking
Yeah.
it even further, isn't it? In
Yeah.
terms of like creating life that
Creates
can
life.
create. That can,
Yeah, that guy definitely thinks he's God.
yeah, they've got TikTok in the future as well. Umbrellas aren't lightsabers like they used to be.
Oh, yes?
You can probably speak all languages, can't you? Because why not? Why wouldn't you program a replicant to speak every language?
Didn't you hear your friends? Don't you know what I am?
You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Depends. What's your model number?
Why don't you look under my eye and find out?
Everyone's just a replicant at this point.
I just love the atmosphere that these movies create with it.
Yeah.
Even though it is a slow burn at the moment. That means there's something in the piano, isn't there? We're meant to recognise that.
No. What the hell is that? Bit of cloth. or something.
Sock, mate. This is some kind of Christ allegory in it with this baby.
Because the replicant is almost Virgin Mary. Can't get like impossible to
But
get
it's
pregnant.
the first one
But it's the
too.
first one, yeah.
Thank God he moved that bit of dirt and not another piece. And what if he is this kid, man? I'm telling you. She's stealing the blows.
You can't take us.
Here you go.
Oh!
What happened?
She smacked him in the back of the neck.
Just
look
break
at his head,
it. Yeah, his
are
eyes.
bleeding.
Oh.
Bones are gone. It's out. A sock?
A sock, yeah.
Where'd you find it?
Sappers.
What's that date? Is that a birthday? Is that a death day?
I don't know yet.
This breaks the world, Kay.
Okay. Is Men in Black?
Agent K!
Do you remember anything before you were under me? You have any memories from before?
I had memories, but they're not real. They're just implants. I have one about a toy that I had, a wooden horse. All I remember is a group of boys trying to take it away from me.
That's what he saw when he was at the tree.
I go looking for a place to hide it, and the only place is this dark furnace. Later on, those kids find me, and they beat me to tell them where it is, but they don't. That's it. DNA records, children born 6/10/21.
Is he reading that really fast?
Yeah, I think so. Can't you read that? I can. Wait.
You didn't like her enough to tell her the truth. 6/10/21. Your memory. The date carved beneath. 6/10/21.
It has to be him, the kid then.
Stop. They're identical. A boy and a girl. Two people can't have identical DNA. One of these isn't real. It's a copy. They were both processed at the Mortal Orphanage. It says the girl died there, and the boy disappears.
I would have loved to see this at the cinema.
This is the kind of film you'll want to see at the cinema. Oh. Tusken Raiders. Got it struck by lightning. Oh, dead.
Tis but a scratch. That's Peugeot.
I've got a Peugeot, but it's nothing like that.
No. That was cool review. These are like scavengers, I think. Ah! Oh, those legs came off.
Hi, zoom in. Come on, find the child.
Huh. So they're following him. They're watching him closely.
If 2020 was a place. I'm so intrigued about this world. I want to know more about the history.
I want to live in
it. I want to live in it, mate.
I want to be a Blade Runner. I want to be a replicant. I want to be Dave Bautista, robot.
Although, wait. Ah.
That's strange. How did he know to go straight there?
Master Skywalker.
What are we going to do?
You're going to beat the hell out of him.
Mug him. What the hell is going on here?
A little boy came through here about 30 years back. I need to see your records.
He recognizes the place.
He's the child. Yeah, I think I called it, man. I called it.
It's gone. It's the entire year.
Just want to erase that year.
He knows it's him though. So why is he still chasing
he's
to
just
find the truth?
Maybe he's the memory is an implant though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I think he has an inkling that it's him because I mean his holographic wife said so. I think he's just doubting himself. I think he's trying to find out the truth to make sure that it's not true. Essentially, he's in denial.
Is he going to find the horse still there?
If he does, then he'll know that that's not an implant. What if he doesn't? He's just okay.
It's a giraffe.
It's a lion. It's just like, oh, what did they? This would be the complete opposite of the original then. A real guy that finds out he's a replicant. Wow, interpretation. to a replicant that discovers he's real.
I don't think he's real. He is still a replicant, but he's been born by...
Yeah.
It's him, isn't it?
Yeah. But does that make him a replicant, though? Being born from that?
Yeah, it's still a replicant. Well, it depends on your philosophical interpretation of what life is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A real boy needs a real name.
Django. Billy Bob.
I don't know if a memory is an implant or not.
Makes them
Dr. Anesthesia.
Created a whole...
The Hollow Bridge on Star Trek.
They've created an entire replicant environment.
Nice to meet you, Officer KD6-3.7.
My name's Billy Bob.
What makes your memories so authentic?
Well, there's a bit of every artist in their work.
Are they all constructed, or do you ever use ones that are real?
Yeah, that's true. It could be somebody else's memory.
Can you tell us something really happened?
I can show you. Think about the memory you want me to see.
Looks like he's about to cry. He's crying.
Someone lived this, yes.
Was it him?
Yeah. That's the question. So there isn't a question as to whether it's someone else's. It's the film's telling us it's his.
Or he thinks it's his.
No, but I don't think the film's saying it might be
We
someone
don't
else's.
know, Sean.
Well, he's reacting like it's him.
No.
He's reacting like he knows it's his memory.
Or he's conflicted because it could be somebody's and he hasn't lived it.
What's it like to hold the hand of someone you love, interlinked?
Scans said you didn't look like you on the inside, miles off your baseline.
I found the kid. What you asked, it's done.
You did good. I can help you get out of the station alive, but you have 48 hours to get back on track. Surrender your gun and badge, and your next baseline test is out of my hands.
Wait, what? She's let him go for 48 hours. They'll be on his tail now to try and get him. He's insinuated that he's killed the kid, hasn't he?
Yeah, but why are they chasing him then?
Because there's an anomaly. They hunt down any replicants that have anomalies because it makes them emotionally.
Oh, I see.
You liked her, I could tell. It's okay.
That's so weird. The effects, man.
Man, this blows my mind. I mean, you've only got 48 hours, mate.
I know, yeah, that's a lot.
Let's get it on.
He's technically having a threesome. Is this just going to be like 10 minutes of just sex?
I'm all here for it.
Of course you are.
What was that? Tracker. Oh, she put it in his jacket, did she?
Oh, she's putting on shoes without even socks on. That's just gonna... She's gonna get blisters.
You can go now.
I've been inside you. Not so much there as you think.
Oh, burn. Not much there. I have sex.
They'll be coming after me soon.
We've probably got 24 hours
yeah,
left,
you
mate.
might as well start get going, mate.
If they come here looking for you, they'll have access to all my memories. You have to delete me from the console. My present. Put me there.
If anything happens to this, that's it.
I'll put it on the thing only.
Yes.
Just want to find out where it's from.
Well, you didn't say where.
He did. It was like on the computer. It was like that Tritium.
Tritium. I thought that was material or something.
No, it's wood. Wood is the material.
No,
no, Tom, you're wrong.
There's
okay?
some kind of material that had been on it, like a kind of remnant of something. You freak.
Well, you're wrong. Okay.
Cool shot.
Where is he? No idea. It's gone.
It's gonna go full on Terminator or what? Oof. Oh.
In the face of this Atlas knew your only thought is to kill it for fear of great change.
Where is he?
Like her motivation is essentially like, this is the first robot that's given birth. We can reproduce.
Her motivation is just to program him from that Wallace guy. She's only doing it for him.
Harrison Ford, you in here?
Oh yeah, he's in this movie, isn't he?
Ah! Yes!
It's not even a blooming horror film, you weirdo.
Got him.
Mightn't happen to have a piece of cheese about you now. Would you, boy?
Chewie, we're home.
You're a cop. I'm not here to take you in. I just have some questions.
What questions?
Roles are reversed from the first movie. He's chasing down him. Oh!
I don't want to hurt you, but you're not making it easy.
Why does he keep fighting him? Just stop. He's obviously not there to hurt you.
Get out of the whiskey, man.
We could keep it this or we could get a drink.
Yeah, I knew they would say that.
Got her name?
Billy boy.
Joe.
What do you want, Joe?
What was her name? The mother of your child.
Why doesn't he just tell him? I think I'm your son.
Rachel.
What happened to the kid? Who put it in the orphanage? Was it you?
It was long gone by then.
You didn't even meet your own kid? Why?
The blackout came paved over everything. Couldn't have found the child if I tried.
Did you want to?
Not really.
Why not?
Because we were being hunted. Sometimes to love someone, you gotta be a stranger.
Hell yeah.
Feel ya.
Oh.
I just need a stretch. Ah!
Who'd you bring?
No one.
I know you're here.
I came alone.
Someone put a tracker in your bag.
Knocks him out.
Oh, this is his old car. Oh, oh. Oh no. Showtime! Oh, oh! Oh!
Bad dog.
Off.
Did you just call me a dog?
You're a bitch. Oh no.
I do hope you're satisfied with her brother.
You need to die. Gotta die.
So, she took Harrison Ford and left him there, but I thought she was after him.
Who are these people now?
She looks familiar, doesn't she? I know what she's in.
You look terrible, dude.
If someone wants to meet you, you can trust us.
This is Fraser.
We hid the child and made a vow to keep our secret. If a baby can come from one of us, we are our own masters.
More human than humans.
Well, not more human than humans, but you're kind of just human.
I want to free our people. If you want to be free,
It was his job to kill them all.
Yeah, now he's like, my plan worked.
you led Wallace to Deckard. You cannot allow Deckard to lead Wallace to you. You must kill Deckard. Deckard only wanted his baby to be safe.
Can I just touch it?
And she is. When the time comes, I will show her to the world.
Huh.
And she will lead our army. Rachel had a daughter.
The male and female.
I trust her in blue when it was
DNA.
time for her to go.
Him and his sister.
That is just a piece of the puzzle.
There's a bit of every artist in their work.
Is it her?
Yeah.
That's why she cried.
Yes, yeah.
I know the child.
I'm Rachel.
Deckard.
All these years you looked back on that day, drunk on the memory of its perfection.
I know what's real.
Help me, and very, very good things can come to you.
You know, made another version of it.
That's insane.
Good effects, that.
Don't you love me?
Her eyes were green.
Ooh.
This guy is a psycho.
Hello, handsome. What a day.
Is that Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being advertised.
I feel sorry for him. He thought he was an actual human. Kind of. But he's just another replicant. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna, he's gonna think he was thinking about it.
Right course. It's the most human thing we can do.
Stop looking at me like that, you freak.
Come on, he can Harrison Ford his way out of this mess.
He's putting himself at risk. He's dying for a good cause.
I still think it's him.
I don't
know. I want it to be him. I want it to be him.
It said earlier that it's the girl. He's just finally accepted the fact that he's a replicant and he's going to fight for the replicants.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's a good arc. I love that.
Shot.
I love that, yeah. Oh!
Don't shoot Harrison Ford!
Oh, she's still alive! Oh. Ah. Oh. E.
Yeah!
Oh, he's just sitting there.
He can't do anything, mate.
Can't he
He's
stand
strapped
up?
in and handcuffed in, isn't he?
He's strapped in?
Yeah.
Oh! No!
Oh, come on!
Oh! Ugh. Oh! Just grab her neck and just squeeze it. Yes. Oh wait, where's Harrison?
He's dead!
No, he's drowning!
If this was one of the horror films, she'd be like, "Ah!" and then she'd shoot her in the head again.
Freedom meets your daughter now.
Is it that other woman? That's why she's locked away, not because she has a condition, but because they're protecting her.
No one knows that she is the child, do they? Oh, I feel bad for him. It's his memory, but it's not.
Yeah.
Go meet your daughter.
I'm sure Harrison Ford can't be a replicant still because there was a 4-year lifespan. I don't know. Maybe it was a different type.
I think they've kind of just ignored that theory.
I don't know if they have. I don't think they've left it ambiguous. This is the soundtrack from the first one.
You see the mum in her now, don't you?
Yeah, that's the idea. Oh.
I feel like this film is it's great because of the like the first one. It wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for the first one.
Yeah,
and it's a worthy sequel as well. And I think it is just as good as the first one, so I'm gonna give it the same rating as an 8.9.
I agree with what you said with it being a worthy sequel, but I don't like it as much as the original one, but I still think 8.9 as well. So I had 8.9 in my head, but I gave the first one a 9.5.
Yeah, so that's a massive, a big jump.
It's still an amazing film.
Yeah.
Before I say why I don't like it as much as the first film, just elaborate a bit on what you meant when you said a worthy successor.
I was thinking, how are they going to follow the story? What could they add to it?
Or was it going to be a separate story?
And I think, and for me, the actual story itself, the narrative, the arc, is better, more interesting, and that's why
I like the concept.
That's why I think
I like
it's
the concept of like the child.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's a worthy successor because I don't think it's got a better story.
Yeah, but then where I don't like that is I don't think it went far enough questioning the kind of possibility or the repercussions or the idea of what that means philosophically in terms of life. I feel like the first film dealt a lot better with questioning the philosophy of the actual kind of replicants and what this means and whether or not they're human and emotion and empathy and stuff like that.
It was kind of it was mentioned, but it was glossed over. It was like the police officer was like, "This will destroy everything."
Yeah.
But that was it. But that was it. There wasn't more elaboration.
I
loved Ryan Gosling's character because not only do you go on this journey with him to figure out he is the child, and then for that to be stripped away.
I thought that was.
I just thought that was brilliant.
And I mean, actually, I think it's the best role I've seen him in.
And you feel for him, even though that he's robot, and there's some ambiguous connotations there, whether he can actually feel, I don't know, emotions.
Yeah,
or is
but
he just
that he does,
spawning
when the character of Joy gets killed, there is emotion on his face.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's one thing. There was a good connection there, and I like the concept of that. But again, it wasn't. I don't know if there was enough there for me to feel.
No, I felt it because yes, when she died, you were like, oh, but then what made it even worse for me is when he saw her afterwards, and she called him the same name.
There's the comment there, isn't there, on kind of...
It wasn't real.
I feel like that's a social commentary on our own society as well, and how we are, what's the word when you're materialistic and attached to products, and the effect technology is having on today's society.
Yeah,
that seems like a comment on that.
Okay, yeah.
And the environment as well, and all of the farming and
there's a massive famine.
I feel like this is what was definitely, although it's a sequel to the first film, it does have its own things to say as well. It is a social commentary there. The direction and the editing and just the cinematography.
Phenomenal.
It's insane. I feel the first film's better and tighter. There are certain shots in this that are insane.
Yeah,
I think it's more so like colour palette and design, and it varies, doesn't it?
Composition.
From the first film, which was very much set just in Los Angeles, but this goes out.
Yeah, I think
a little bit.
When you say the first one was more tightly knit, and I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I just want to expand on that by saying like each individual scene, you've got like the lighting impacting what's going on in the moment,
reflecting the mood. And
whereas I think this is more just beautiful and aesthetic, as opposed to necessarily having meaning in every scene. Whereas I feel like Ridley Scott kind of plugged meaning into every scene in the film.
I see what you mean.
I didn't mind Harrison Ford coming into it when he did.
No,
but he didn't actually fuel the narrative that much.
No, because I don't mind that. He isn't he isn't the main character of this film.
Good. Yeah, it 100% rests on Ryan Gosling's shoulders.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I was thinking he's just going to be the side piece for
I guess so. I would have been annoyed if Harrison Ford came into it and became the main character and fueled the rest of the film. I would have been like, no, that's disjointed.
At the same time, though, there was a kind of inept vulnerability about him when he was just sitting there in the thing at the end.
Yeah.
And this one thing I'm glad this film doesn't answer really is whether or not he's a replicant.
I think it does.
I think it still leaves it deliberately ambiguous, because
I don't think it does.
It could be this child could be a human replicant mix. It could just be a replicant.
No replicant is growing old. In this universe, no replicant grows old.
So you think he isn't?
I don't think he is.
I think it treats its audience respectfully, with intelligence. And I think it treats the first film and its legacy with respect as well.
Yeah, it could definitely have been cut down about 20 minutes at least. I think...
I'm trying to think, like, where would you take that from, though? Just the cinematic scenery.
Yeah,
so that's the intention. That's what the first film did too.
Yeah, no, so the cinematography, the long lingering shots of the landscape and all of that, I think all of that was beautiful. But if they cut some of that out, the things that remained would have been more impactful, because there were fewer. There's fewer far between, I think. We didn't really get a conclusion with the Jared Leto
That's
character.
exactly what I was thinking. As a character, he was all right. He was menacing, he was ominous, but I didn't rate him as much as the antagonist from the first film, that doctor that was creating things.
I think the woman antagonist was at first a bit meh, but then the last half of the film,
that changes too much for me. Because I was under the impression that she is working for him specifically, but then she gets her own kind of emotional attachments too. Yeah. And I just don't think that makes sense for her character, because she's solely working for him.
Well, she doesn't have to solely work for him.
Maybe there's the kind of motive there that she wants this for herself and for replicants in general. But compared to Rutger Hauer in the first film, he was up here. In terms of his emotional scenes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Conflict in him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was no resolution to that. Maybe that was obviously intentional, but is it effective? I don't know.
I'm not too sure. So that kind of leaves it open-ended.
It's open-ended. Man, Blade Runner 2080, I'm here for it in a few years' time. I want the trilogy to be complete. In terms of writing,
the first one was better, I think, because it has more sayings.
There were still some good lines in this.
There's still some good lines, but in the first one there were a lot more, I felt, and a lot more we noticed.
I like how this was a kind of crime detective story just like the first one was, or just a detective thriller just like the first one was.
I agree with you. I think the first film has some better things over this film, but I feel like this film has got a better story, so that's why I kind of rate them on par, because they kind of up one another in different ways.
Let us know what you thought about Blade Runner 2049, and if you would like a sequel to this film, or another film set in the universe, because I'd love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Do you think it's better than the first one? And if not, why? Make sure you like the video if you like this content. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of our next playlist, which will be horror sequels. And
so we're going back to where it all began.
Yeah, to Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Exorcist, Scream. And alongside that, we're doing modern horror movies as well. So, no, appreciate you watching this far into the video, and we'll see you in the next.